Let me just show you where did we go. So we crossed this mountain. I think that is Shesha Parvata. उसके बाद है Kumara Parvatha.
If you are a hiking enthusiast, Kumara Parvatha needs no introduction. It is a beautiful challenge in Karnataka and can be done either as a day hike or with an overnight tent stay midway. I personally chose to do this as a day hike, which means go in the morning and descend back in the evening. After studying the maps, I was in Bengaluru, so I decided to reach the trailhead on a Monday. And the trailhead is very close to this place called K. Subramania, or the temple, and decided to do the hike the next day, which was a Tuesday. And the best thing about doing it on a weekday is there are absolutely zero crowds or very minimal crowds.
Very good morning, everybody. So after a long time I'm posting a video. So I have just entered the Kumara Parvatha trek, which is a very famous trek in the state of Karnataka. I've never done it before. I'm excited. The best part is you can do this trek without any guide, unlike Kudremukh. According to a lot of websites, it's about 14 kilometers one way and people do it in 2 days. I don't know if that's true or not, because when I calculated on the maps on mappy.cz, it comes up to approximately 9.5 kilometers one way, according to the GPX file which somebody provided. But anyways, कल रात को ना बहुत तेज़ बारिश हुई है. Droplets are falling from the trees. A little bit misty. It's about 6:50 in the morning. It's 26 degrees Celsius. A little humid, because we are down to 150 meters of elevation and we are climbing up to 1700 meters. So it's almost sea level se leke 1700 tak in one day. So which is about 1500 something of elevation gain. So should be an interesting trek. Let's do this, and in this video I'll show you how much ever possible, the good views, the path, and stick around. So according to me, till it's been about half an hour, it's moderately steep. It's not very steep, and there are like something like this. Of course, camera mein samajh mein nahi aayega. You should come out and explore and see it for yourself. Time to take some break, have a banana, and soak peanuts. Lot of nutrients. One of the most important thing while ascending during any trek or hike is to find your own comfortable pace and keep going in a rhythm, rather than hiking very fast for 10 meters and taking rest very often. उससे क्या होता है, आपको ज़्यादा tiredness होती है.
Though it was extremely humid, the forest definitely had a positive energy and an amazing vibe. The sounds, the mist.
After a certain point in the forest section, what you will notice is a path like this, which goes this way, and another one which goes up directly. This is more steep. This one is like a slightly easier path, so you can choose whichever you are comfortable with. First glimpse of some mountains at least. Beautiful. Have reached Bhattaremane. यहाँ पे पीछे आपको tents दिख रहे होंगे. So that is the place. So the time is 9 a.m. It took me 2 hours to reach Bhattaremane from the starting point. Elevation gain I'm at 850 meters approx. तो यहाँ पे फटाफट कुछ पानी वानी फिल करते हैं और फिर चलते ऊपर towards the peak. Taking a quick break and listening to nature. Quite sunny, but I think the sun is better than heavy rain because unfortunately I forgot to get a poncho or a raincoat. My mistake. पता नहीं लास्ट मोमेंट में भूल गया रखना बैग में. तो बस और 5 मिनट रेस्ट लेते हैं और चलते ऊपर. Let's see.
If you also want to plan this trek as a day hike, I will definitely suggest to start as early as possible, probably even before 6 a.m. so that you can cover a lot of distance before the sun comes out. Because trust me, the humidity is real.
Over here, I've been joined by a few people जो लोग कल रात को आके फॉरेस्ट ऑफिस में रुके थे. And today morning they are hiking towards Kumara Parvatha peak. So there are about 10 or 12 of them. But that's anyways, any day is better than weekends where 200-300 people come, from what I've heard. But anyways, it's pretty sunny, warm and humid. But better than the rain, as I said. Navigating through some flat sections at the moment before hitting the steep contours again. Gained up to 1000 meters, so technically more than half of the trek is actually done. A little slow because I don't want to be right behind the crowd because they are actually making a lot of noise and I honestly don't like that. Nature में आके nature को सुनना चाहिए according to me. Anyways, it's beautiful behind me if you can see the whole Western Ghats of this region. Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock right now. This is the path. Shesha Parvata is somewhere behind here. तो वहीं पे अभी जा रहे हैं हम लोग. We are at 1200 meters of elevation and another 500 meters approximately to go. The time is approximately 11 o'clock.
As I approached a place called Shesha Parvata, the weather changed. It became cloudy, foggy, and definitely the temperature went down, which felt truly amazing.
I just hope it doesn't rain. One of the most difficult part of this trek is, apart from the steepness, steepness is inevitable because you're gaining quite a lot of elevation in a single day. But apart from that, what I think is the heat and humidity if you're doing it post monsoon. ठीक है, अभी तो मौसम काफ़ी अच्छा हो गया and we are at 1300 meters, so temperature भी थोड़ा सा down हो गया है, which is good. But the heat and humidity is definitely a factor.
Okay, if I'll be completely honest, I enjoyed the area around Shesha Parvata a lot. In fact, even more than the Pushpa Giri Peak. For some reason, I don't know why.
Which is this one basically. ये जो जगह है ना, is just 100 meters. And got a nice spot to kind of sit and relax for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. According to the GPX file which I'm following, or the maps, the hardest part of the climb is up to this place, which is Shesha Parvata. And हमको अभी जाना है थोड़ा सा और, that is the one. But according to the map, it is going to be a slightly less inclination compared to what I have already done. But beautiful feeling. बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है. The best part is just look at the clouds, the drop in temperature, because we are at I guess 1500 meters. So obviously temperature is about 19-20 degrees right now, and that's really really amazing. So after Shesha Parvata. There's a small descent for maybe 5 minutes, and then we have a forest section again. So yeah, navigating through the forest to reach Kumara Parvatha peak, the final moments.
Just before Kumara Parvatha, there is a steep section like this one, and this can be a little challenging for a few.
So you have to go from here. Kafi steep hai ye jagah. So what do you see behind here? That is another way to do the Kumara Parvatha trek from the Somar Pet side. It's much shorter from that route and much more easier. The prime reason being you are already at around I think 900 meters while you start the trek. So the last few meters to reach Kumara Parvatha.
After around 2 to 3 minutes of me reaching here, all the others who were here, they went down, they descended, and I was alone, completely alone. Just me, nature, the wind, the sounds of this place. It truly felt amazing.
The time right now is 1:40. I was here by 1 o'clock. 40 minutes अच्छे से मज़े किए यहाँ पे. थोड़े बहुत pictures लिए and just enjoyed the peace because there's nobody right now. एकदम खाली है. Kumara Parvatha is totally empty. Can't believe that. So this is the spot. There's a small Shiva temple here. There's a Shivaling. And good vibes, good vibes. But I always say this, when you go hiking, it's never about reaching the peak. It's also about going back to your base. So 50% is still remaining. Let me see if I want to go fully down today or not. I can, I do have the time.
You know, sometimes I feel places like these are filled with a lot of positive energy, and they can only be felt when you allow yourself, when you allow the silence, when you hear and listen to the sounds of nature.
While descending, hiking down, I'm actually enjoying more because the weather is nice and it's peaceful. I think that's the most important point. It's peaceful because there's nobody. I'm alone, I'm the last one. It feels great to be solo in the, should I say, wilderness? Some have an assumption that descending is always easy. Well, to an extent it's true. It doesn't take toll on your stamina in that way. But sometimes it can take a big toll on your knees and thighs. Knees and thighs need to be well trained for a good descent.